Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922 here to bring you final episode. A lot of final episodes to get through. This final episode of Binbou Gami, I gotta get through Campione. So that. But let's start with Binbou Gami. The conclusion of this episode leaves me to believe, to some extent, season 2. That's what I believe. I have a feeling. I just have a feeling that that we're going to see a season 2. This one was called "You Already Have an Answer for That." Now, basically, we know that, okay, momji, she's been cleansed. This is the story, and, Ichiko takes it upon herself to say, no, I want to take her and leave and get out of Teddy and guy, the dog. She jumps, yeah, that's basically what she does. She takes her and comes out and takes Momji and leaves her apartment. And then we got Ranmaru showing up. That's how this episode starts. Catches them as they're jumping out of the window to her apartment. That was insane. So, and they're running. And they're basically, that's what's the episode, more or less, majority of the episode. Ranmaru and her running away. And Momiji says that they probably will stop chasing us after sunset. Now, Teddy is basically telling the dog, Momo, that we have to hurry. Because the story, I think what the story was, and they have to hurry because obviously something's going to happen if they don't put the trash on her and return her back to being Miss Gotham's fortune. So, Momiji, Ranmaru, and Ichiko, they bump into Bobby, the priest, and he convinces him to get them on the truck that he's driving. He goes, she basically lies to him, says, oh, if you allow us to do this, you'll get to touch my boobs. And he's like, he's getting the bloody nose and everything. So they get on the truck. They're driving away. Yeah, they're driving away. They get on the highway. And Teddy's basically shooting trash at them. Ranmaru, she's going to then fight the dog. And that was just ridiculous. They were like, doing their thing. At one point, she hits him so hard that he falls to the ground. Momo. And he actually turns into a dog. He's like, I can't hit you. He's like, hit me some more. It's like, oh my god. Craziness. And at one point then, she decides to go fight Teddy. Because they're basically going down this dirt road and they're going off to approach a bridge. And then she has a fight with Teddy. And Teddy spills the beans about Momiji. And basically he says, he's writing, is that if she's not returned back to her original self as a god misfortune, it means death. That's logistics of it. So they have to turn her back. There's no questions asked. And he hits her, and she's falling down. And then she has a conversation with Kata. And she gives him a hypothetical question about, what do I do if I hate this person, but I really want him back? No, what do I do? Well, he looks at her and he says, well, you know the answer to that. That's basically the title of the episode. You know the answer to that. And she's smiling, and she just puts those necklaces that, because Bobby gave her these like necklaces that give you really strong power. It says if you put it on your legs, your feet, you'll go really fast. You run really fast. So she does that, and she just jolts, goes right towards Momji. And Momji is talking to Teddy on this bridge, and she's about to fall. And Teddy's just asking her, writing on the paper, why didn't you tell her about this situation? And she says, oh, I didn't have to force her to forcibly take away her fortune. I wanted to help her in this way, do it more gradually, so on and so forth. And if I can just be with her like this, then it will work better. And then Teddy's like, no, 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 no. He's like saying no. And then that's when a wind blows by, I think, and she falls. And then we didn't see is we see Momji just jolting. She's actually coming off the side of the bridge, running on the side of the bridge, and she catches her. And they're having a conversation of basically saying, you always do whatever you want, even if you're like this or you're like the other one. And saying that, you don't think about my feelings about this situation. It's my life. I'll decide what I want to do with it. Yeah, give or take. And then we see she lets her go. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And she ends up going into a boat that's filled with trash. So, yeah. And then she returns back to normal. And we have this scene where, and they're arguing and everything, and and Ramaru's watching this on the side of the, thing. And she says that she's really happy. So, this was the ending from what I saw from this show, from this point of view from this show, was good. And that's basically what happened, and they're on the boat, and then they get off the boat, and, they're fighting, but she's happy. Ichiko is happy. Now, the final part of the episode we have is, Bobby gets Bobby the priest. He's probably like the worst. He gets it so bad. He destroyed, the car was just totaled by Teddy, and he was arrested, fake driver's license, and was saying weird things about touching her boobs and everything. Now, the other thing that was noticed in this final episode was the very end. Credits rolled. After the credits rolled, apparently, from my point of view, I don't know what everyone else thought about this, it seems there'll be a season 2. Now, like I said, the last episode was, they reconciled. They had the thing with her being cleaned and her having a different personality, but then Ichiko was able to set her back to what she really was. Just got him his fortune, bring her back. So, it was good. It was a good ending to an extent, and thought it was interesting. Now, like I said, season 2. But you saw the very end. You see all these new characters and shit, and them teaming up or something. So I think there's a possibility of a season 2 for this show. In fact, in the last part, says, "You Binbou Gami." She says the actual title of the show. So, it's that as well. But this was good. Good final episode for Binbou Gami. Rating for the series. This is what I'm going to do for all the final episodes that I review. And so far, the only final episodes I've done was XL World, kind of familiar, all the others. But the series in general, funny as hell, Crazy shit going on. I'm definitely giving this. I'm giving this series a 5 out of 5. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. This episode, final, I'll give it a 4. I mean, but the series in general, 5 out of 5, and I would be so thrilled if they came on a second season. This is gold, man. This is gold. I really thought this was a very funny show. I mean, to some extent, some people were saying that, I don't know who said this. One comment, I think, people were saying, oh, you know, it's just like a ripoff of Gintama. Well, I still like it. I still like it. I love the parodies that they did. I loved how they did all the parodies of Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, all these different parodies. The Death Note parody, it was so goddamn funny. And I loved it. Absolutely loved it. It was freaking awesome. So yeah, that's that. And that's all I got for you guys. So yeah, 5 out of 5 for the series, 4 out of 5 for the final episode. Tell me what you guys think. I really enjoyed Binbou Gami. It was one of those funny ass shows that just had me from the beginning. From the beginning. Just had me. It was so goddamn funny. But at the same time, it had its serious moments. Then you're like, you know? Oh, yeah. But this has been Bonkai 922. I'll set you guys later. I think I'm going to try to review the other series. There's really nothing else to review. It's just, Fairy Tail, the final episode of this filler arc, and Campione. The other thing is just for the other channel, so I can't play it. So, yeah, so that's what I got for you guys. Tell me what you guys think. Binbou Gami guys, the series, and final episode. It's from Bonkai 922. Excuse me. And I will catch you guys later.